Well, good evening and happy Friday. Hopefully, you all had a great week leading up to the Marine Corps birthday, which is today, celebrating 242 years of being badass. More or less, being the first to fight, always faithful, adapting and overcome anything in life. Well, more or less, just about to deliver my reflections and thoughts that come about this time of year, which come on this birthday, and as well as tomorrow, the 11th, which is Veterans Day, more or less, which celebrates the service of all those active and retired from the various branches of the military. In my eyes, that also celebrates veterans of whether you're a police officer, firefighter, just an overall first responder. I personally categorize them as veterans as well because they go out and risk their lives on a daily basis to serve a greater good. So anyways, I always look at this time as a great opportunity to more or less reflect on my own experiences in my time in service. And so yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. About 13 years ago, in September 2004, I was on a bus from the airport in San Diego to MCRD Recruit Depot, about to face the yellow footprints, and more or less wondering, holy shit, what have I got myself into, And really, that wouldn't be the first time or the last time in my 4 years in service that I would ask that same question. But in any case, looking back on my time in service, I wouldn't really take any of the experiences I had and the brothers that I met and long-lasting memories that I created, I wouldn't take any of that back for a moment. The good, the bad, often ugly, the negatives and the positives, of being an active duty infantry marine and deploying overseas. Mostly because of my experiences and my training after getting out and deciding that I wanted to pursue other things in life than a full-time, more or less spending 20 years as a Marine. I was able to take on life's challenges. They have more or less plagued me over and over again, trying to just adjust to being like a civilian again, in the first, it's still an ongoing process, to be honest with you. But, they never said it was going to be sunshine and rainbows, all the time. And I think a lot of veterans can understand that, especially, coming back from overseas. In any case, all that aside, I really want to take a moment, more or less, to emphasize that, veterans are all around us in many capacities and are very important to the function of our society's well-being. Because you hear all the time on the news about how some veteran, stopped a robbery in progress, at a convenience store, or, just helped somebody in a time, and he even stopped like a mass shooting or prevented something from like that happening. So I just think that lost my train of thought. That's why this is more or less off the cuff. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is thank you for all those who support veterans, and it's because of your continued support and more or less, I think that support has really grown over the past decade. It provides encouragement to young people, whether they're male or female, gay, straight, transgender, whatever you want to call it, to choose the option after high school to serve their country, because it's looked at as positive, something positive, really. It's a lot different than like when my dad was just come home from Vietnam, and there was just so much negative energy put towards veterans, and that's not the case this day and age. And I just see now how much support is out there for veterans, and so I just, from the sincerest and deepest portions of my heart, I just thank all of you who support and continue to show your support for veterans. So, in any case, thank you for listening, and that's a wrap.